got the World Cup. The buzz is buzzing.
Of course.
The major highlight for me is the likes of Curacao and Cabo Verde. These small nations of 500,000 or 100,000 people actually managing to hold these bigger nations. The big stars have come to play.
The big stars are there to show that
Lionel Messi has 5 goals. Kylian Mbappe has 4 goals. Erling Haaland has 4 goals. And then Harry Kane hasn't played his second game yet. He might add to his 2 goals from the first game.
And then Caps United adds it again.
Yeah, that's now 1 win in their last 8.
Oh man.
After that very good start with their fans, we're talking about title challenge and all that. It's gone wrong somewhere.
What's going wrong?
I think it's a negative spiral now. The team maybe doesn't believe in themselves as much as they did at the start of the season.
Right.
The point is now, can Caps United stem it in the bud as quickly as possible? Scotland managed to do that after 6 games.
Went on a roll.
Dynamos as well, after 6 games they stopped it. Mongameli Chuma though, I think he struggled to sleep on Sunday night because he had a massive chance. There was actually the Dynamos goalkeeper parried the ball right into his path. Point blank range. Blazes it over the bar. ZPC Kariba 4-0. Washington Navaya again, last season's top scorer.
I feel like we talk about him so much.
No, he's very.
He's the reigning soccer star of the year for a reason.
Scotland is passionate. I mean, the honourable Scott is very passionate about it, and I don't think he got into this for money. He doesn't need a football team, but he decided, let me go back to the community where I came from and give back.
The team is on a roll. What you've been speaking about consistently every week is happening. Clearly, there's something that we're doing right. What is it exactly that we're doing right?
Did we change the diet?
Now
what's happening?
We're just playing football without any pressure. You know?
Right.
When you do things,
it's nice being at the top there, not under pressure.
No. That's where the pressure is.
Really?
Maintenance now.
Yeah, I want to see myself up there. You know, coming here at Scotland, it's another journey for my football career. Zimbabwean players, they are too hard. So for me, the football I play, I'm too soft. So, but then, remember there was this time at training, so the coach told me, you see, you are too soft, man. These Zimbabwean wingers, they will bully you. I told the coach, coach, me, I'm too soft, but they will feel me.
Hello everybody, welcome to the Mabira Football Show. My name's Noxy, I am your host. I do the show with Tatenda G. An amazing show we have lined up. We have Kwake coming into the studio later. He's the footballer we're talking to today. We have Rukudzo going around the league. I'm starting to like the guys, so it's one of those things. We also have a couple of sponsors that we'll be talking to. Owakatesi, let's go. Getting into my favorite part of the show because we did it with my favorite human being, and guess what?
Since when?
Dude, I'm sitting right next to her.
Since when?
I was actually about to say today I'm not going to bully her, but you came aggressively.
I'm very aggressive actually.
You see, we'll be trying to work on our relationship.
Something just goes wrong.
You're trying to be anxious, what is
Anyway, around the league with Rukudzo, right? Rukudzo.
You should have just gone straight to the point. Around the league with Rukudzo.
Hey,
so Rukudzo.
I was trying to, all right, Rukudzo. Hey, Rukudzo.
How are you doing? How are you doing?
Scotland.
Relax.
Scotland, Mama.
Scotland doing very well as usual. That's what 6 straight wins now.
Yes.
Yeah.
7 of the last 8. Clean sheets the whole way. That's now 15 out of 19. What more can you say about this team?
It sounds like you're just flattering us right now.
I'm running out of superlatives. Like my English thesaurus is getting smaller and smaller. I can't actually.
You say so what?
Superlatives. Okay, whatever. It's not an English lesson. Point is, Scotland is the gold standard right now in terms of the play. Even when it comes to going away to Ngezi Platinum Stars, they hadn't lost all season at Baobab Stadium actually.
Yeah.
So it was always going to be a difficult game for Scotland.
Easy, yeah.
And actually, have you seen of late, Scotland had been scoring 1 or 2 goals in the first 20 minutes. They didn't manage that actually in Ngezi. Ngezi actually managed to hold out right until the second half. And then the magic then worked again. Panashim Timbanyoka crossover to Otamsona, headed it down. A lot of goals have been scored that way this season. I think Noe Mapeza is actually maybe working as a pattern.
Yeah. It is.
And then you just see Moses Shidolo walking onto it, getting the ball in the back of the net, opening the scoring there. Then eventually just Scotland for the most part, controlled the game. Yes, he did have some opportunities with some headers, which actually went over the bar. They could have done better with them, make things more difficult for Scotland. But the clean sheet held, and then Kama Billiat eventually sealed the points. But yeah, a professional, very good away performance at a difficult ground.
Right.
Yeah.
And the winning run continues. It's now a 5-point lead at the top. For me, can't catch that now. Even if it's just 5 points, plenty of football still be played. But the way Scotland
it's
are
very
right
difficult.
now,
So it's for
back-to-back
Scotland
titles.
to lose.
It's Scotland's to lose already.
Right,
And for
right.
me, I think it's back-to-back titles.
Right. And let's talk about Highlanders and Dynamos. Last week, you guys gave me a hard time saying, hey, you're not hyping up this game. Yeah, let's talk about that. The 1-1 draw of the game that you guys had put on this.
You put what? What was your prediction?
You got it right.
With
got
the
it right.
score,
Yeah, you got it right
this
with the
time, not just the result. Look, in terms of the game itself,
You know what? At least final.
an enthralling draw in the end. I guess it was a deserved point for either side. Doesn't
Right.
really help them. They're still stuck in 6th and 7th position. They're now Dynamos is now 10 points behind Scotland. Highlanders are a point further back. But the game itself was very watchable. Benjamin Adeogun scoring from the penalty spot after Mongameli Chuma had been brought down in the box. That was just before halftime. Dynamos managed to wake up during the break. They came back, and Frank Ajemang, their informed striker, he scored his 9th goal of the season now. So he's now second in the scoring charts. He managed to eventually salvage the point for Dimbari. Mongameli Chuma, though, I think he struggled to sleep on Sunday night because he had a massive chance. There was actually the Dynamos goalkeeper parried the ball right into his path, point blank range, blazed it over the bar. Should have won the game for Boso. That was with about 20 minutes to go. Maybe Dynamos might have responded, but I think he would have struggled to sleep on Sunday. But in the end, it deserved draw for either side.
100%. And Hard Rock, after that very difficult game against Scotland, they bounce back.
That's one thing that they have is mental resilience. When they do lose, which is very, very rare these days, they actually then come back with a heavy win. And they did
Scoring
that against ZPC Kariba 4-0.
Shawad.
Washington Navaya again, last season's top scorer.
think
He's now
that
top
boy-
of
I
the
I feel like
scoring
we
charts
talk about
again.
him so much.
No, he's very.
Yeah,
He's the reigning
he's
soccer star of the
been.
year for a
No,
reason.
he's.
Yeah, he's been.
And now he's
killing
back at
it.
the top of the scoring charts again. He's now level 10 goals with Ralph Kawandera, we'll talk about later. But yeah, I think the actual big talking point from that game is the impact of Eswatini players. We're going to be talking to Kwake Thwala.
Right.
They also then, the likes of Sambulo Simelani, he created both of Washington Navaya's goals. And then Neliswat Lamini scored one of the goals of the season. He struck the ball from like 30 meters out, finding the bottom corner. Simply sensational goal in any league. It was simply a fantastic shot. So Hard Rock doing very well again. For the most part, Chahanda Stadium is a fortress. You
It
can't
has
really
been-
get
it
any
has
kind
proved.
of purchase out of there. But yeah, that defeat to Scotland last week is what hurt them in the title race.
And the other thing, he,
Caps.
of course, before we say Caps, he
yeah.
managed to predict the win, but then he said 3-0. They won 4-0. So he wasn't
Yeah,
too
listen,
far.
it
I'm
was
on
your
a
week.
This week, you're on a roll.
It
I'm
was-
on a roll.
It
What
was
are you
your
saying?
week.
And then Caps United
Against United.
at it again.
Yeah, that's now one win in their last 8.
Oh, man.
Eish.
After that very good start with
Considering-
their fans, were
Eish.
talking about title challenge and all that. It's gone wrong
What's
somewhere.
going wrong?
For me, I think they've lost control in midfield. Their midfield started off very well this season, but this time against the Rentals, they had it was Richard Achiro,
Is it the changing of players?
Tanaka
Okay, yeah.
Shandirwa, and Kundai Benyu in there. And I think the chopping and changing in midfield and as well as the shape of the team.
Right.
Maybe Texo Chirapi is trying to find a formula to get things right again and is going wrong. I also then spoke to a former Caps United player, David Sengu. He feels as well the mental strength there is not as where it should be because the team actually went ahead
Right.
against the Rentals. But then once they conceded just before halftime, it looked like something happened mentally. Their heads went down. They didn't feel like they could win the game. That allowed the Rentals to start getting a bit more control. And then Ralph Kawandera scored his 10th goal of the season to win it for Rentals. So Caps United, I think it's a negative spiral now. The team maybe doesn't believe in themselves as much as they did at the start of the season.
Right,
And it's
right.
hurting them now.
And again, you
Do
got
you
the
think they
prediction
can?
right.
It's redeemable.
Yes, it is redeemable. Scotland also went through a point where they didn't win for 6
Hey, don't
games.
touch us, Ufundu.
So
No, he does have a he has a
everyone
point.
has gone through a bad
Yeah.
patch, a longer one. The point is now, can Caps United stem it in the bud as quickly as possible? Scotland managed to do that after 6 games.
Went on a roll.
Dynamos as well, after 6 games, they stopped it. So now Scotland have to find a way to end that negative.
You mean
spiral.
Caps United?
Caps.
Yeah.
Caps United, a big.
All right. So
All right.
before we finish our segment, we're going to talk about the predictions. You managed to get them right. You only missed one score, the 3-0.
Yeah,
The
but
Hard
the-
Rock
At this
one. You
point,
said
exact scores shouldn't count. Okay?
No,
Just
just
bring
you
the
got
result.
it. You
Listen.
got it. No, you got it. That's what matters, Sha.
Thank you.
Okay.
Topa Winia.
Okay, fine. I'm going to give you 3 games of obviously the first one being Scotland and Manica Diamonds on Friday at Trafalgar Stadium.
Scotland 3-0 against a team struggling against relegation.
All right.
3-0.
All right, cool. And Hard Rock, an away game against Chickenin.
Ooh, that's a difficult one. Tundra in charge of the Gamecocks. 1-0 draw.
1-1 draw. And Dynamos coming out of that draw with Highlanders. They're playing Bulawayo Chiefs.
A battling 1-0 win for Dynamos.
It's going to be a battling
Battling.
1-0. Right, so before we obviously close it off, we've got the World Cup. The buzz is buzzing.
Of
Yes.
course.
It's in America.
Are you
and
staying up?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I wake up in the morning and then watch either the highlights or a replay if the
I
game
think
was
that's
crazy.
what most
Okay.
people are doing as
Yeah.
well. What has been the major highlights for you personally?
The major highlight for me is the likes of Curacao and Cabo Verde. These
Oof,
small, these small nations of 500,000 or 100,000 people actually managing to hold these bigger nations.
Especially
We
that
saw
Spain, the game against Spain.
Yes, Cabo
That was-
Verde against Spain and then Curacao against, was it Ecuador?
Ecuador, yes.
So that's no, I beg it was Uruguay.
Colombia, no,
it was
Uruguay,
Uruguay.
yeah.
It was Uruguay. So that's the and it, no. It was Ecuador.
Right.
It was Ecuador. But the point is, those smaller nations who people expect to be destroyed are actually managing to have such defensive organization to deny these bigger, so-called better nations the opportunity to win the games. That for me is the biggest standout. Another one, of course, is the big stars that have come to play.
The big
Yeah,
stars
they did. They
are
have-
there to show that
Lionel
they're big
Messi has
stars.
5 goals.
Oh,
Kylian
man.
Mbappe has 4
4
goals.
goals.
Erling Haaland has
Haaland.
4 goals.
Yeah.
And then Harry Kane hasn't played his second game yet. He might add to his 2 goals from the first game. The big stars have showed up right from the start. That's another talking point.
It is
I
a
have
massive
to
talking point.
ask, seeing as locally you can't select a team, which team are you supporting World Cup? At least now you can tell us.
We
I
know the
was
answer.
backing
We know the answer.
Senegal. I was backing Senegal, but
then?
they've lost their first 2 games.
Yeah, they're
They're not going
out.
to get through to the round of
They're
32.
out.
So right now I have to find a new team. Come back to me next week.
Okay, fine. And you know,
I'd like to close this one off.
that's what you want me to do.
No, I'm just saying in general.
In
when
general?
You're done. Yes.
Do you want me to close it off right now or after I say
No,
my
after
point?
you say your point.
Okay, can I just say my point now?
Yes,
All right, bet. Cool. All right. Speaking of the African teams, we've seen Cote d'Ivoire. We saw that defeat against it was Germany. Yeah, it was a very unfortunate defeat. But with the run of form that Germany has, scoring a lot of goals, do you think African teams as well? Do you think we're gonna do better this
It's
time
always
around?
the same story with African teams at every World Cup. We don't take our chances.
Chances.
Like that game against Germany, how many opportunities did the
Man.
Netherlands, the Ivory Coast, they have to get a shot off in the box, but they're taking an extra touch and allowing the Germans to get back. That's the problem. They should have won their game.
They should have won that
They
game.
should have gone
At
run
least
that game,
not
running
lose
away.
the game.
At the very least, not lose the game. And that's
Yeah.
the problem. African teams, that's holding them back. Senegal, as I said, they've lost their first 2 games. The one against France, they had opportunities in the first half. They could have been at least 2-0 up. Now you look at them, they're out of the World Cup. That's the problem, African teams.
Oh.
On that note, we finished our segment around the league with the
I said I was shutting it down. What a superlative time with Rukuzo around the league. I've really been holding on to that word
No,
the
well
whole
done.
time.
Well
Thanks.
Before the green, there is the wait. A land that thirsts. A quiet hope.
Joining us on the show is Scotland defender, left back to be precise, signed from Eswatini from Ngezi Hotspurs. His name is Kwake Thwala. Sir, welcome to the show.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so
How are
much.
you doing?
I'm doing well.
Of course you're doing well. The team is winning.
Yeah, everything is okay.
It's okay, right?
Yeah, come back online.
Of course, of course. Right, Mr. Thwala, tell us a little bit more about your journey from Eswatini. You got signed to Scotland. We want to know about that move from Eswatini to Zimbabwe, the adjustment, the culture change, and everything else involved.
Sometimes it's hard from coming from your country and then
Right.
let's come and play outside. So I was not used to that. But I came here in Zimbabwe, and you see the caliber of players Scotland they have. At first, you have that you'll be nervous. Playing with Kamapilian, Knowledge and so on. So we've been watching those people playing for Kaizer Chiefs and what. But then I came in, I challenged. So now I'm used to them. So it was not hard. It was just a simple thing.
Okay, so we know that you came from Ngezi Hotspurs. That means you were playing in the CAF Champions League. There was a team you played from here last season, Zimbabwe. Did you get any kind of idea of Zimbabwean football from those matches against Zimbabwe last year?
Yeah. What I know about the Zimbabwean players, they are too hard. So for me, the football I play, I'm too soft. So, but then, remember this time at training, so the coach told me, you see, we are too soft, man. These Zimbabwean wingers, they will bully us. I told the coach, coach, me, I'm too soft. But they will feel me. Yeah, because me, I don't go contact.
You mark the space.
Me, I mark the space, I triple you, I go forward.
That's pretty cool, man.
It definitely is. So in terms of being an attacking left back, I think most people agree at probably the most exciting left back in the country. And that's because you like to bomb forward. You find yourself in the final third, putting in crosses. What exactly does Norman Mapeza expect of you in that position? Is it always looking forward, or he wants you to defend as well? You're saying you're soft, you're trying to avoid contact as much as possible. So are you purely like an attacking left back, like a Roberto Carlos from back in the day?
Yeah, okay, for me, what I know is a perfect player, he has to attack and defend. So, but mostly they use me when going forward, because what I know is for the team to perform very well, so we have to add numbers forward. I have to defend, I have to go forward, and for me, I have to support my wing. So that's all.
And it's also quite an interesting phenomenon, the fact that you are so attacking in a team that has kept so many clean sheets. If you've looked at the number of clean sheets that you have this season, it's so many, and you're attacking. How do you maintain the balance?
Because whenever we're playing as defenders, we just before the game we come together, we talk. Okay, we know very well that the team depends on me when I go forward.
Right.
So when I go forward, you have to cover for me. So it's all about shifting and perfect positioning. So that's all.
And then maybe your adaptation to Zimbabwean life off the pitch. You told us what it's like as a player in Zimbabwean football. How has it been easy to integrate into life in Zimbabwe as just a normal man coming from Eswatini? How has that been, that adaptation?
Yeah, honestly, it was hard. Yeah, because being away from your family for about 6 months. Yeah, sometimes you go to training, then you come back. So that side we're staying alone. So we are 4, but we're staying alone. I have my
Pretty
own
much,
room.
yeah.
So whenever we're in the room and we get that maybe video call or what, but it will make you feel like I'm away from home, and sometimes you feel like now I want to go home, but then in your mind you have to tell yourself that I'm here for bread. So
you're here to work, right?
To work.
And speaking of home, there's a game that some guys from Eswatini came to support you. I believe it was the game against Rentals.
Yeah.
Yes, that feeling, seeing the flag, seeing the people shouting your name, what did that do to you?
Okay, you see, being away from home for the longest time, then boom, you just see people from your country.
Yeah.
So that will make you feel happy, and
of course.
Yeah, it's a lightning thing.
All right, let's take you off the pitch. I want to know the kind of food that you're eating since you're away from home. Have you identified someone who can make you the food that you like, that reminds you of home, or maybe you've just adapted to the Zimbabwean food and the culture as well?
Okay, honestly, I'm not a foodie person. So,
really?
I'm not a foodie person because even at home, when I was at home, they will always say, you need to eat. You need to eat. And I'll tell them, I don't like food that much. But then there is food that is nice here in Zimbabwe. Yeah. And
what is that? What food is that? Are you a Sadza person?
Yeah, I'm a Sadza person because they're in Swaziland. The stable food. It's maize, milk.
Really?
We have Sadza, yeah. That's it.
Kwake Thwala.
Very quickly,
yeah.
Just before we let him go, just personal ambition for yourself going forward. You're only 24 years old. You still got plenty of time in your career. What are your personal ambitions in terms of your football career?
Yeah, I want to see myself up there. Coming here at Scotland, it's another journey for my football career. So I think I have to have this 2 years here. So then I don't want to stay here now. It's a good team, but I want to go up there.
Right.
So in the next 5 years, I want to see myself playing and Europe, maybe sharing those dressing rooms with the big players,
Right.
like am I doing now
Right.
here at Scotland, sharing with dressing room with Kama, Billiard, Knowledge and so on,
It's an achievement, isn't it?
It's an achievement. Yeah.
Kwake Thwala, thank you so much for your time, and we wish you the best in your career and the rest of the season, yeah?
Thank you so much.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Before the day, there is hush. Our nation holding its breath. Then, a spark. The first beat of our nation's heart. It's the energy that moves us. The power to connect, to grow, to build, and to dream. We are the pulse in the veins of Zimbabwe. The energy that takes you further. It's a brand's petroleum, the brand that keeps you moving.
Welcome back to the show, and this part of the show is called Match Zone. We're joined by our co-host. I'm happy to say co-host
Yes.
because it's very consistent. The team manager, Pete Ndlovu.
Thank you.
Before we get into anything, you know what? I feel like I've kept it in my heart too long.
Say it, speak.
You promised me a jersey that has my name on it.
It's coming soon. Andrew, we are winning and we'll keep winning
He's
until it
promising
comes.
Madviravira. Just allow him. Give him
No,
time.
I
He's
promise.
telling me dreams right
Okay,
now.
this time what I will do, after this show, I'll go to the office and get you one
Get
and
it
pay
done.
for it and get it done.
No, thank you. He's
Okay,
even
we are
paying
okay.
for it.
No, the team
You
manager
guys
is a
don't get
man of
them
his
for
word.
free. When you pay for them, you don't get them for
There's
free.
nothing for free.
Really?
There's nothing for
That being
free.
said, I'm so happy he said it. Stop asking me for jerseys. I do not have
Go to
those
Booties.
to give you. Go to Booties, buy a jersey
Yep.
Okay, yeah, I promise you it's
so
coming.
that you wear them on Saturday, Sunday. at the
Exactly.
game.
You've got a blue one, I'll get you a red one.
Absolutely. Right. Team manager. The team is on a roll.
Hey.
What you've been speaking about consistently every week is happening. Clearly, there's something that we're doing right. What is it exactly that we're doing right?
Did
I'm
we
not
change
saying
the,
we should
like? Did we
give
change
away-
the diet?
Hey,
Now we
Like, what's happening?
we're just playing football without any pressure. You know?
right, right.
When you do things,
It's nice being at the top there. You're not under pressure.
No. That's where the pressure is.
Really?
Maintenance now. So if you don't keep it going and you lose sight, you go down very, very, very fast.
So there's I'm gonna ask because there's certain we are at the top now. Like the gap is huge. Are we willing to try out other players that haven't played this season? There isn't much to lose. Hey, said loosely, yeah?
There's everything to lose.
Said loosely.
From my
Yeah.
side, I think the coach, as professional as he is, he also have to keep the momentum of the team and keep the team there. Of course, here and there will be players injuries and everything. You will start, introducing others that have not played. But if it has it's not damaged, why change it? In a way. So because at the end of the day, we've got an obligation to keep it up there, and those players
Maintain
that
the
are playing,
momentum.
absolutely. So it's not those players that have not played. Their chances will come. Introduction slowly but surely. Because
I like
now,
that you're saying that because the season is headed into a time where there's going to be CAF, Monomotapa as well, and the league. So everybody is going to get a chance because there's going to be squad rotation. It's inevitable.
Of course, because when you see people think we have a big squad. Big squad is your squad that is registered with the PSL is 30.
Right.
So with CAF it's going to be up to 35. So remember, for the players to come into the CAF or into the PSL slot, they have to be registered first with the PSL in order for them to qualify for CAF. So either way, you still have 30, technically 30
players.
30 players. Although
There isn't
you have
much
35.
difference.
There's not much difference. So again,
But how are we going to handle that? Now that you put it that way, how are we going to handle that with so many
Competitions
competitions
and
coming
games.
up? Yeah.
Well, with the players, if we do look at beefing up the squad, obviously some slots will be taken, and unfortunately, there's a nature of the game whereby these systems have to happen. Players are aware of what's happening around football, so it's not something new to them. However, we have to just keep the club going and keep the momentum. The president have said, Uti, the CAF is what he's looking at. I'm sure we're going to get a lot of support. The coach is going to get a lot of support. The team is going to get a lot of support in terms of what's needed to achieve that goal.
I think you touched on the fact that the players know, but how are we? I've always wondered, as the team manager, how do you handle, when there's these changes that happen, people are already there, and then somebody comes in. What's the conversation like to the people that feel like, okay, maybe I haven't been participating as much, and other players are coming in, and egos could get a little bruised.
100%.
What's the conversation like when stuff like that happens? Do you pull the players aside and say, hey, this is what's happening, or they just understand that this is the law of the game?
Well, it is the law of the game. It is what it is. But however, it's also our duty as fathers. Sometimes you don't treat kids feel like they're not treated the same.
Yeah.
But if already someone in my place is doing well, you just have to support and wait for your chance. So those conversations must take place so that they also feel like they're part of the, part of the team and part of the setup.
Job.
So it is very hard, because sometimes, especially those that are not playing, you have to put your arm around them and make sure that they're saying, okay, I'm not playing, but I'm loved.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie.
It's not an easy thing
it's not an easy thing.
to be part of it, but I guess maybe that's where the other squad players come into play, the older ones, and knowledge, Nanakama,
to
and
have the
he's been
conversations.
mentioning that they're playing a big part of the pitch as well.
Yeah, I think, like I mentioned them before, they help us to actually help themselves and help the other players, because sometimes those are the understanding ones. For instance, now you give an example to say, if you have to rotate and everything, you go to those that are senior and say, okay, they know that they are not playing because of a purpose, not because they think they are not good enough.
Right.
So once you go to them and say, how do you feel today? Obviously that's the coach has to do that. How do you feel today for this game? Do you want to be part of it, or you want to rest? And then the player, if he's honest enough, because we need him over there.
Yeah.
100%.
You understand? He will come out and say, yeah, the best is for me to rest this one. But we don't choose from our side. We don't choose games. We just give everyone a fair share, whether old
Same
or young,
opportunity.
or same opportunities. But obviously, how you train also
is impactful.
Yeah.
Team manager, thank you so much for your time here. We are hoping that the next game, which I know we are fully prepared, we will do as great as we've been doing the past couple of game weeks.
Yes, because there's more for us to gain. We've been online with everything. So yeah, we want to keep the bonuses coming.
I'm so excited the bonus is coming. Please share.
Yeah.
We've been working hard with you.
No problem. I will share. It's how you relate to people, and your people always look after you, and we look after each other.
Absolutely.
That was our team manager, Pete Ndlovu, and we're out. And welcome back. We're talking to another sponsor from IMC. We have the CEO, Mr. Denny Marandure. Hello.
Hello, thank you for having me.
Oh, we're so excited that you were here.
Finally.
So we start by saying, are you a football fan? Do you like football?
I like football, yes. Especially now when World Cup is playing.
Yeah?
Yes.
Are you waking up in the middle of the night to watch? Or you are catching up?
I catch up the rest of the late games, yeah. Yeah, but I'm a football fan.
Okay, no, thank you so much as IMC for partnering with us. And I think we will start with, tell us what IMC is about.
IMC is a registered ISP in Zimbabwe.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a lot of things that it does. I mean, from Starlink connectivity, from anything to do with ICT, anything that has to do with connectivity, whether it's gadgets for the schools, hospital equipment that runs on ICT. So we do quite a lot of stuff that's involving ICT, anything to do with technology, ICT, we are there.
Right, that's awesome. Now let's talk about the partnership that IMC then got into with Scotland. Tell us a little bit more about why it was important to partner with Scotland, especially at this time where football is headed in that direction. Why was that partnership important?
I think for us, we saw an opportunity to actually impact the community where Scotland really comes from, which is Maputo, and also to impact the whole community and the country. Because we realize, IMC doesn't want to partner with the mediocrity.
Yeah.
We don't do that. So
Right.
for us, getting an opportunity to do this with Scotland, it's a brand. It's
Right.
growing. And Scotland is passionate. I mean, the Honorable Scott is very passionate about it. And I don't think he got into this for money. He doesn't need a football team. But he decided, let me go back to the community where I came from and give back. So for us, we share the same values and goals. So we felt like it's an opportunity for us to make an impact as well. Uplift the community, also enhance our brand visibility. So there are different reasons why we really wanted to partner with Scotland, but basically it's because of that. Brand visibility, also give back to the community, and uplift a lot of, as you can see now, a lot of young people are getting into different things, drugs and so forth.
Yeah.
So when you have such a noble idea like Scotland football team, from Maputo, a lot of young people get involved.
Yes, yeah.
So it's like almost keeping them out of trouble. And also the beauty of it. Imagine with such a sponsorship, and you build the young people from the grassroots level, and one day you see them playing the World Cup.
Yeah.
So that would be a very good story. So for us, we believe that in whatever engagements we are doing,
Right.
we are going to see the results later on.
Speaking of later on, where do you see IMC in the next 5 years?
Yes, I guess considering you also really touched so much on community.
I think for us, IMC it should be touching every point in terms of wherever there's ICT. I think there's also road construction. There's a lot of other stuff that we are doing. And just not only in Zimbabwe, but also in different African countries. So where we see IMC right now in 5 years' time, I think it will be a very big brand.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised to be competing with the bigger international brands that are upcoming. So we see ourselves playing in that kind of area where we are some of the top brands in Africa, not only Zimbabwe.
All right. Well, thank you so much. We cannot stress enough that we appreciate the support that, IMC is really putting towards the football space into the team. We thank you so much. We hope in the next 5 years we are still together and our relationship is
Growing as well.
growing and stronger.
Right.
I think so too, because there's also one thing I really noted when I was talking to Honorable Scott. I think it was just a few weeks ago at one of his birthday parties. And he says to me, we are into soccer not for money.
Yeah.
Even these competitions that they are running, that's why IMC gets also involved in sponsoring. Because the burden cannot be borne by one team. So he was saying to me, I wish ZIFA would increase the money for the competitions so that it becomes worthwhile.
Right.
Because the amount of money and preparation that goes into playing
everything.
this championship is not equivalent to the price you get at the end of the
returns,
day.
yeah.
So it's discouraging. But it's something that needs to also be looked at. So that's why a lot of these teams need sponsors to help them get there. But ZIFA has also to look at their, the way they do their competitions and say, is this prize of 5 million worthwhile, or should we increase it? So that it makes, the other teams, become also competitive, so they can also win something. And then the idea of winning a tournament is also to help your club, uplift your club,
And impact your community as well.
But right now, if you win it and the cost that you put into it is not equivalent, what is the point? So when you raise that point with me, I said that was a very valid point. It's just showed me it's a man who understands football, but also appreciates that the environment is operating it is not really equal.
Right.
But as Scotland football, we have to do our part to actually make sure other teams also raise their standards.
Yeah.
I think it then alludes to the fact that there's brand alignment, since you agree to what Honorable Sapopanya has said as well.
Absolutely.
So that is the CEO of IMC, one of our biggest sponsors here at Scotland. And sir, thank you again. We continue with the show just after this.
Welcome to Fan Zone. I know we haven't done this in a while.
Yep.
And in our not doing it in a while, they went to the stadium, they went to Baobab and left us.
Let's just focus on the positive.
No, it's giving on Friday.
We will be there.
On Friday, there's gonna be a shot. There'll be a field.
They have to pin you down for that.
Someone has to support number 10.
Right, yeah, we did go to Ngezi. It was a really good time. And if you wanna watch some of the the content that we were taking there, literally on every social media platform, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, we are there.
I get no humility on our pages.
No, hey, listen. I'm number one.
No, listen, I know it starts at the top going down, but I'm like, bro, like, there's no humility. Every time I go, I come across posts, I'm like, hello, in Scotland FC.
Yes. Sitting comfortably and breathing.
Yes, breathing comfortably at the top.
At the top. So yeah, we are going to leave you with Fan Zone. And please, like I said, like, share, and of course, comment.
And make sure you buy our jerseys. You can get them at Booty's Shorts.
Yes.
There you go. Catch you next week, same time.
Tozoti ngezaitityi tagara tiri mabhirawira ende tiri kutobata kubva pamutasa kusvika kunoku it's not easy.
Ndodzi Oliver Sakukwaya tabva kwakutasa district tabva kunobva mwana wekwasakukwaya akabarwa pamutasa. Maphirawira live and direct from Baobab Stadium. Yes, I am. Yapina Maphirawira kwamela mubona kipine. Bombe ba. Uno mutile history takamboya muno mutairo wa 3-1. Maphirawira tufunike kuenda Jomeke Banga. Ikasafani ufachiti.
Maphirawira nasi hatisindo kuinzwira tsitsi Ngezi Platinum. Chiri kutoirova 3-0 takakorobhera senior citizen avarambe
Dini wanyushumba tauya kungezi tauya kuzovarova vakomana vekunobva hatifambire mahara vatabva kure.
Bubunya ndawonza tinokwapaidzana samanyika tingonera ende tawarowa wari kuchema kuti hihi isusu ndingoti yes Scotland goes.
Begiri alisi begire mafani dera kuisa 3 points nobody. Usona water TFW aiwa Jimmy asasangwa What is your
champions will always be champions.
We are number one. Whatever we do, we are number one. Wherever we're going, we are number
Special shout out to all the supporters who came in their numbers to support the reigning current champion.